Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Candela Warriors Tribe 21, sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. Hope everyone is having a wonderful morning. Welcome to the Early Risers Fan Club. So today, I will be doing the live differently. This is a part 2 to changing the programming to a planned attack. Good morning, Myrna, Curry, Grand Rising. Shout out to Myrna. Welcome to the live. Call upon my ancestors, spirit guides, angels, archangels, saints, 7 African powers, 21 divisions. Call upon Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael for any injustices done to the collective, past, present, or future. I also call upon the galactic federations of the universe, gods, goddesses, deities, and the divine beings of the white light. I also call upon the ancient gods, Egyptian gods, to assist us in today's divine reading. Cancel and rebuke any negative energy entity being sent towards the collective, the chosen, or my way. Ashe. Welcome, everyone. Rita, good morning. Welcome to the live. 001, shout out to 001. Here we go. We got the Agent Smiths trying to come in the live. Soon, I haven't even started the live and already they coming in. So, changing the programming for a planned attack. For those that weren't here, I'm going to briefly summarize the spiritual meaning. They made a big mistake, bad idea, devil. This was a general statement said by a minor. I'm not going to say who it is for the individual's protection. And then it says combine what lies beneath with what's the T Oracle. So I have both decks here in front of me to do that. And then we have a crime has been committed. So I don't know what it is about, but we're going to dive in and find out what that is. Yesterday, as I was cleaning, several cards came out. They landed on the floor, so this is relevant for today's reading. Again, this is a part 2. Mitchell War, welcome back. Sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. So I will combine both decks, and I will do tarot at the end. Okay, along with the exposure deck. So here they go. And I channeled this a couple of hours ago. Good morning, welcome. Welcome back, guys. I have a new deck also that I want to introduce to the live. It's called Terry. Shout out to Terry. Welcome to the live. Egyptian Gods Oracle. Okay, here it goes. So I did a mini read by myself, and there's a lot of tea in this deck that I want to share with you guys. So again, welcome to the live, Candela Warriors live, sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. So I'm shuffling. Rich, shout out to Rich. Welcome to the live, Candela Warriors Tribe. JD Brothers 30. Thank you for your awesome gifts. Terry, thank you for the roses. May you manifest blessings, your desires. May you receive stability, health, luck, love, prosperity, abundance. I got chills. Somebody here is going to get a message. MJ94, shout out to MJ. So you guys know when my ancestors wake me up at certain times of the night, I will pop up. I wanted to show up last night, but I had to wait for my little girl to go to sleep. JD Brothers 30, think I'm young. I don't think I'm young, but I feel young. So I feel good about myself, so I'm not ashamed of myself. I do what I do, and if you don't like it, then I guess you gotta keep it moving, sir. But again, welcome to the live. Sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. So let's see what's happening in the energy. Again. Oh, before I begin the live, guys, let's tap into what? Okay, my video uploaded. Good. So, ChatGPT. Quick meaning to changing the programming for a planned attack. Thank you, JD Brothers 30, for following the Life Creator. Your presence is greatly appreciated. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, MJ94, for sticking up for me. It's funny, but I don't take it personal because you have to, if this is what I'm doing, you got to learn how to face the crowd, how to handle the crowd, and how to respectfully disregard them. Okay, this is a learning process for myself as well. So I don't take it anything personal because I know I'm not doing anything wrong. So if anybody feels a certain way, that's on them. You know, I'm here trying to educate you guys on your spiritual path, your transformations, your ascensions, what others didn't really teach me. Okay, I didn't have any support, not from family, not from friends. Basically, I isolated. Good morning, Annette. Shout out to Annette. So, and again, this is about building viewers and followers. Not really teaching individuals to respect you, but setting boundaries. You know, that's what it's all about. Being professional, being trying to spread the word, the message. That's what I'm here. I'm a channeler. So let's go to ChatGPT and do a quick breakdown. So the quick breakdown to changing the programming for a planned attack. Spiritual meaning. The phrase speaks to a timeline override and consciousness upgrade. Core spiritual message. What was once planned, whether spiritually, energetically, emotionally, or karmically, has been disrupted by awakening, protection, and divine intelligence. So basically, you have ascended so much that you guys have one, done a timeline intervention, which is higher force, divine source, ancestors, guides, higher self has redirected your path, preventing harm that was set in motion under an old timeline. 2, deprogramming of old codes. This refers to dismantling fear-based conditioning, trauma responses, victim archetypes, ancestral attack patterns, collective shadow programming. JD Brothers 30, thank you for your comments. Straight up. Yes, we have to be straight up and forward, and we don't have time for games. Okay, this is my sessions here on my lives is spiritual and educational. Okay, I try to be positive in all areas. I do not judge. I try not to. But if individuals want to test me, then they're not going to see the good side of me. I do keep my my calm and my cool. I stay cool, calm, collective. Okay? And it's about not just me, myself, and I, but me assisting others in their ascension processes and teaching them what no one else taught me. Thank you. 3, spiritual warfare. Neutralize any energetic attack, envy, or ill intent, manipulation, psychic interference has been neutralized before manifestation. Light awareness, expose it early. 4, sovereignty. Reclaim. You reclaim authorship over your reality. External influences can no longer run scripts in your subconscious. Ascension protection. When one rises in vibration, automatic spiritual defenses activate. Attacks fail because they cannot match your frequency. Signs. This message resonates. Sudden clarity after confusion. Avoiding danger by chance. Dreams of escape, rewiring, or shields. Feeling calm where fear once lived. Good morning, Maribel. Shout out to Maribel. Old enemies losing access to you. Affirmations. All hostile programming is dissolved before it reaches me. I operate beyond sabotage timelines. Divine intelligence intercepts all ill intent. I am untouchable in my awakened state. What was planned against me is rewritten for my protection. My consciousness is firewall, protected by source. I move unseen by those who wish me harm. So these are positive affirmations you guys can affirm on a daily basis to protect your energy and maintain in high vibration. Binaural beats will assist you in your ascension process, activating Bible codes, reading certain chapters. I rather you read the whole Bible. Once you have read the whole Bible, you have completed your spiritual school. But still, we are all learning. Okay, there are some things you guys know that I don't know. Okay, and I am grateful. Also, something significant with something that occurs with the planet every 100 years. Some sort of planetary shifts are occurring. I channeled this last night. I had to Google it. There is a link. I don't know how to create a link, so I'm still learning. But I can tell you the page. Hold up. If you guys are interested in reading on it. Has to do with the comets, meteors, and I don't know if it has to do with shooting stars, but something of that is of significant with today's reading as well. So, what's the link? Hold up. It is https two dots hyphen 2025.aksi.co/what/every/100/years/space hyphen. Earth Angel, shout out to Earth Angel, welcome to the live. So I briefly read on it, but it's kind of long, so I don't want to include it in the live. I'm just giving out the tea. For those that are interested, you could just Google it. It should pop right up. And let's begin. So these were the cards that fell out of my decks. I had already put the stack of decks, the Panther Oracle, inside the box, and all of a sudden they all fell. The ones that stood out were disturbance. Individuals with disturbance entities. That's a disturbance. Or disturbed individuals. Someone that's not mentally or emotionally stable. Okay, it says obscured, irritation, and supernatural. Okay, so there's a double meaning here with this card coming out the way it landed. You could be experiencing supernatural occurrences. You may not know this, but others see you as supernatural. Good morning, Evelyn Vega, 2023, Grand Rising. Also, it's supernatural. They could be undergoing, your obstacle could be undergoing supernatural events where things are unexplainable. They are obscured. These individuals are irritated and also could have an entity with these disturbances. We have conflict, difference, obstruction, disputation, quarrels. So individuals are undergoing conflict. They could be either not on the same page with things that have been going or occurring in their lives, and they're disputing, they're quarreling, they're fighting, arguments. We have nightmares, suffering, darkness, persecution. Someone here is having nightmares. We're going to find out why. And then we have schedule, the schedule card. It says management, plan, and organize. So if these individuals were planning, because we got changing of the programming for planned attack, and this is a new attack. So if they were planning an attack, is being dismantled. Okay, these plans cannot go forward because it has been exposed. Now we have, they made a big mistake, bad idea, devil. Again, this was said by a minor. Okay. Now, let's see. We have Sagittarius is significant. Sagittarius, shout out to my Saggies. If you've been having obstacles, distractions, chaos. This is intentionally sent towards you. We have dog in the reverse and Libra in the reverse. Chinese zodiac of a dog and Libra in the reverse. False flame. All these three cards came out together. Then we have networks. Individuals networking together and networks creating obstacles for you. Water signs. This is your message. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have a rabbit and a Taurus creating obstacles, or you could be a rabbit or a Taurus undergoing obstacles. Fire sign in the reverse. This energy are being blocked. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, karmic. They came out together. And then we have horse. You could have a horse, Chinese zodiac of a horse creating obstacles for you. We have feminine energy and Sagittarius in the upright. So again, you could be a Sagittarius, or there could be a Sagittarius creating obstacles. Okay? So this is what today's live is going to be about. And we're going to find out what the heck is going on. Mushak, shout out to Mushak. Well, thank you for your roses. Again, may you receive blessings and manifest everything that you want in life. Okay? I try not to say desires, because a lot of people, when they desire something, it is like, not like if you're being granted a wish, but I rather use want you to manifest blessings. What it is that you really want in life. Like, if you want to start a business, we want to not really use the word desire. Say what you want. And then ask the universe what it is that you want, so that can come into fruition. But as you're doing that, you got to take action. Okay? That's where it starts to happen, when you make it happen. It's not going to just sit there and just appear out of nowhere. You have to work for it. Okay, so I'm going to do these horoscopes one by one and put it back in the order that I took them out. And let's see what the message is. For these, I will be doing horoscopes. Tarot. But I'm going to use the Oracle of the Egyptian Gods Oracle for these messages. This is the new deck that I arrived yesterday, and I am happy. But let's get to the tea before I begin, okay, guys? So, clarify disturbance, spirit. This is the first message here. This is the second part to changing the programming for a planned attack. Let's get some clarity. Why do we got disturbance? And see what spirit says. So I am going to divide the deck because, again, these are two oracle decks combined into one. You love the Egypt Ankh? I love it too. I love the cards. Wait till I show you guys. So I want to speed up the process. 333 on the clock. Angel number 333. Confirmation. I got chills. So I'm going to create a affirmation poster on angel number 333 today. Today's December, 333 Eastern Standard Time. Clarify what's going on in the energy with, hold up. Clarify, spirit. Disturbance. We got fake smiles. So individuals smiling in your face, but hating on you behind your back. Wow. Anything else that we need to know? I'm going to try to keep it short and simple. I know spirit likes to expose a lot, but I want to get as much covered during the live so I can get the Egyptian oracle messages with the horoscopes that landed on the ground, okay? Again, that's spirit talking, so there's a message for you guys. We have, pointing to a crime has been committed, inside scoop. You guys saw that, right? We got inside scoop. Somebody's being investigated. They're looking into an individual that has committed a crime. And it landed right on top. closer look, nosy, up in your business. So individuals are being investigated. They're all up in someone's business. Clarify, Spirit, what's going on with this inside scoop? So if you have experienced some sort of a crime, this is being exposed. Individuals, because it came out sideways, that's letting me know that they are hiding something. And that Rachel, thank you for following the live creator, and somebody that committed a crime is being watched. That resonate? Wow. Okay. Anything else? Keep spilling the tea, Spirit. Let's see. Whoa, a case. So somebody has caught a case, and that has caught red flags regarding a crime that has been committed, and now they're being watched. Okay. This is legal. This is not an STD. I know this is, but I also use this card as a case, a legal case. With inside scoop and a crime has been committed, Spirit is saying they caught a case. Now that has caught someone's attention or several eyes on this particular individual. Wow. And it's funny because right before I got on, I was gonna create the watch card, but because that is so common, I didn't create it. But look, it's coming out right here. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? So let's get some clarity on conflict. I don't want to put too many cards on the table. My table is kind of small. It's not as big as the other one. Give me clarify. Good morning, Larry. Whoa. This landed on marrying for money. So with marrying for money, individuals have been bribed. So when there's a bribery, this is my bribe card in What's the Tea. This is What's the Tea. Bribery. They got paid for money. So when you marry for money, right? Basically, you're selling yourself out and for a bribe. You don't care about ethics. You don't care about morals. So it's not literal marrying for money. This could be another case, but in this case, no. This is something else. So because it has been a crime, I'm being guided to use true crime. Max for 3 cards. Make it simple. Again, you know Spirit likes to expose. So let's see what else we got. This is a true crime oracle. Clarify. Crime has been committed. Inside scoop. Caught a case and bribery. Spirit expose. Give me 3 cards. Shout out to Dan 1963. Thank you for joining the live. Give me 3 cards. Whoa. What's this? Ooh, burial. A burial is significant. Came out sideways. So Spirit is saying this has to do with a burial. You see how it looks? Give me 2 more cards, Spirit. On this, crime has been committed. Inside scoop, caught a case, and bribe. Give me 1 on burial, Spirit. Thank you, Dan 1963, for your awesome roses. May you manifest stability, abundance, luck, prosperity, health, love. Whoa. Accomplice, partner in crime. We got accomplice, partner in crime. So there is more than one person involved. This could be a couple or a partner in crime. Because there's 2 people, they're wearing a mask in this picture. That's crazy. So somebody not only bribed, but it has to do with somebody's passing. and a couple. And people knowing the T, because it says accomplice. So obviously there's more than one accomplice in this scheme. What's this? They want to fly out. Aliens. So you could be someone that's out of this world and you don't even know it. You have jump timelines. You're being protected. We got aliens. For those of you that don't believe in that, I do believe that there are celestial beings that are watching us, because how did these tombs in Egypt were built? JB, thank you for following the Life Creator. Okay, a lot technology has advanced, but if you guys don't believe in this, there are beings out there that do exist. I know when I was younger, I was a little kid, there was documentaries on these celestial beings that they were being scientifically experimented on. So let's see what else we get. Clarify burial spirit. The burial card. Hold up. Give me one on the burial card. We got two. Game over. So these celestial beings are making sure that the game is over on these individuals that are doing these injustices to the chosen. We got another card that fell on the ground. And this is Spirit talking. Says total drama and action. So there's some sort of total drama and action that is happening regarding ancestors that have passed away, and they're protecting you. Hold up. So this is your ancestors. Because anything that these ancestors are very old. They have decomposed. So they've been in the grave for quite some time now. So your ancestors are fighting for you. Total drama, and they're taking action. That's what that is. Okay. Regarding some sort of shenanigan behind the scenes that took place with a partner in crime and accomplices. There is more than one person involved. They're undergoing conflict, nightmares, okay, and time is up. Because you see, he's trying to, it says schedule, but their plan has been dismantled. So if we're planning to create a new attack, it's being dismantled as we speak. Anything else that we need to know, Spirit? Expose. Keep exposing. And I like to use different decks so no one says, oh, she's always doing the same thing. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, we got looking you up. Hold up. Is that looking you up? Yeah, looking you up. So individuals are still trying to look you up to see how you're doing, to see if you have croaked, researching you, studying you, getting info, while others are actually studying you. Again, you are a supernatural force, okay? And you don't even know it. The way you have transformed and ascended. So let's find out why are these individuals looking you up. Again, these are individuals that have organized and planned certain attacks, spiritually and in the physical plane. Anything else, Spirit? Keep exposing. Yeah, just pray for them. And I got chills. Yeah, pray for them. These are individuals that have disturbances, entities attached to their soul. Oh, I wanted to mention, right after I ended the live, when I was cleaning a couple of hours later, one of my pens bled out, right? Black ink. And that was symbolic. All of my cards got tainted. Basically, Spirit is saying these are individuals with a tainted soul. I did a live on that already. Tainted heart and tainted soul. Thank you, Earth Angel, for your festive pops. May you receive blessings, protection, love, luck, stability, health, and abundance, prosperity. Ashe. So let's see what else. So yeah, then a minor child made the statement. So I had to write it down before I forgot. 2 phones got hacked. I got more than 2 phones hacked. I got like 15 devices that got hacked. Anything else, Spirit? Keep exposing. You're welcome, Earth Angel. Keep spilling the tea. We got always partying, total drama. Ancestors are taking action against these individuals that are low vibrational, and this is what they do. Okay, there are 3 champagne glasses in this card. So there, again, this is more than 3 individuals involved. Okay, they gather together and they celebrate your downfall. Okay, and it's funny because it landed in between burial, total drama, and accomplice, partner in crime. So again, this could be individuals that are partners in crime and they're involved in some sort of accomplice. These groups are associated in some sort of a crime that took a crime. Hold up, a crime has been committed. Yeah, they committed crimes against you. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Spirit is really don't used to just see these in movies, but anything else that we need to know? Yeah, we got romantic love affair. Game over. Sex fix secret lover. Came out sideways, pointing to court a case. So, okay, there could be a couple involved that has caught a case. That's crazy. Thought you just see these in series. But, I had to experience gang stalking to understand what it was and what it meant. I didn't know what it meant for like 2 years. Thank you, Gemma. Shout out to Gemma. Anything else, Spirit? We got Once You Back and You Too Busy Winning. Even if they want it, now they want you back because they caught a case. Okay, pointing on researching you, so they trying to get info on you. And then we got Too Busy Winning right here. Okay, you're too busy winning. You don't really care. The game is over. Anything else? So let's speed up the process. We got individuals envious of you and you're highly protected. We got protection. Even though it says sexual, but I am just looking. This is what Spirit wants me to look at. Envious individuals. You're being protected from envious individuals. That's crazy. Anything else, Spirit? I'm like, why he wants me to look at the deck in the middle? It resonates. So we have bad habits. These are individuals with bad habits. Okay, it says drug addictions, toxicities, toxic individuals. Keep exposing. Long time no see. Sincere. Shout out to Sincere. Welcome to the live on the Love Warriors Track 21. Yeah, narcissistic. You guys said it. Hold up. Earth Angel, thank you. I reached the live goal. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Whoa. We have one card in the reverse. Spirit wanted me to pick this one up. first. We got you're being it came back out. Sexual protection in the reverse. So this is not about you being intimate with someone, because it came out in the reverse. So if they wanted to attach themselves to you, this is letting me know you're single and you're celibate. Okay? You've been abstaining from many individuals. And then we have forcer. So somebody that likes to force things on you, force their way in, uses force to get what they want. So you're being protected from individuals like this. They have obsessive behaviors. Wow. Celibate. Yeah. Wow. So these are individuals that are not right. They don't have a straight head. They're narcissistic forcer. Okay, with a forcer, I'm picking up on domestic violence and physical abuse. Okay, so you're being protected because you're no longer exchanging energies. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Nola Beckford. Welcome to the live. Anything else that needs to be exposed, Spirit? I didn't expect to read on something like this. We got move in silence. I got chills. Ancestors want you to move in silence. Do not tell individuals your plans. Do not tell your plans, especially for the holidays, okay? Move in silence. Okay, they want you to stay hush-hush. And don't tell nobody your business. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, somebody's putting on a show to try to confuse other individuals with plan. Their plan is to put on a show. For what? Because it landed on schedule. What are they trying to... What's their plan? Putting on a show for what? Exposed, Spirit? There's somebody behind the scenes putting on a show. But everyone knows that it is a lie. Why are they... Okay, we got two cards that fell out. Don't want to hear it. Okay, so... Whoever's putting on a show, somebody behind the scenes, don't want to hear it. Okay. Says screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. So with evidence, the word alone, evidence, this could be the justice system. Somebody in the judicial system. The judicial system does not want to hear it. These people... with getting evidence, proof, and facts. There's evidence against these individuals that plan a situation or a situation. Situation. And they know that these individuals put on a good show. And they know that there was a lot of lies involved. Okay? So, their plan and their attempts have failed. This is why game is over. Okay? The law, the people in the judicial system don't want to hear it, and there's evidence. Okay, and we got two cards. I'm gonna leave it in the deck because oh wow. Anything else, great? Keep exposing. Anything else? My hands are small, so you guys, I need to give us some more tea. Evidence on what, Spirit? They know, they want you to move in silence because you have envious individuals. These energies are being blocked because envy came out in the reverse. Remember, I saw it in the middle of the deck. I left it in. It still came out. These envious individuals try to force something or situation. What did they try to force? And why did we get envy in the reverse, Spirit? Keep exposing. Jeepers creepers. I call them Jeepers creepers. Woo! We got another one in the reverse. Thief. Okay, somebody tried to say you was a thief. They were looking you up and they bribed other individuals. But it came out in the reverse. You have been proven that you're not a thief. Okay, it says robbed, lost, physical, theft, physical, or emotional. Okay? That is in the reverse. So if they try to say that you stole something, you've been proved right. I mean wrong. They've been proven wrong. Okay, so a thief is being blocked from by somebody knows that there's a thief that is looking you up, trying to find out your every move. Anything else? That's crazy. We got emotional storm. They're undergoing emotional storm as we speak. No, we got emotional intelligence is intervening. You know who those people are? The top dogs. Okay, top dogs are interfering with this thief looking you up, trying to get info on you. Congo, that is spiritual. Many of you have Congo ancestors that are protecting you. Okay. That is symbolic. Shout out to Congo. Thank you for following the Life Creator. So emotional intelligence, those are the top dogs in the suits. You know what's that. Clarify divine intervention with emotional intelligence. Spirit. What else do we need to know? They want me to switch to true crime because emotional intelligence. Give me one more. Yeah, somebody is on the run. Okay. This individual tried to move in silence. Again, they're being watched. Let's go to true crime really quick. Because we got emotional intelligence. Divine intervention with emotional intelligence. On these thieves. There's more than one individual that stole. Involved in this sort of corruption, gang stalking, and cyberbullying. Exposed. Why do we get emotional intelligence sideways? Oh, you guys saw that. They know they're being watched. They know they all they do is party. Keep going, Spirit. Ray Matthew, thank you for sharing the live. Anything else, Spirit? We got healing. So you're healing. And we got perversion. Okay, so you got sick-minded individuals. Hold up. You're healing from individuals that always party. And then you have a weirdo that's watching you. Okay? Creeping and spying on you with perversion. This individual is disturbed. Because the first card out in the reading said disturbance. Okay? This card says obscured, irritation, and supernatural. So whoever this thief is perverted. They're being watched. They know that emotional intelligence knows, because it landed right on top of emotional intelligence. This individual is sick-minded and always party. They have not done the inner healing. Meanwhile, you have. Okay? They could be either doing jail time or going into a psycho ward. That looks like a psycho ward. Okay? Clarify the healing, sideways, and perversion. Spirit. Let's see. My alarm. It's crazy. Anything else? Things will be happening in twos. We got wooded area in the reverse. So, at this point, it landed right on top of, they made a big mistake by the idea devil. So somebody made an offering to the devil. Okay, you know, the devil can be, in the Orishas, Elegua can be used as devil energy and trickster energy. He is also, when he is good, because he wears one side red, one side black. This is how he confuses enemies. This is how he beat the game. Okay? He can open, the same way he can open your doors, he can close them. So those individuals that made an offering and went to the wooded area, that offering has been rejected. They made an offering in the woods and it came out in the reverse. This is letting me know that whatever offering they made to this deity has been rejected. They made a big mistake by the idea devil, and that landed right on top of that card. Right here. Okay? Whatever they did, animal sacrifices or their own blood, and if they sign with blood, that has been rejected. It came out in the reverse. So if they made an offering in the woods to any deity, god, or Egyptian god, or whatever, it is not working. Okay? It has been rejected. They did this in the woods, and the deity is not accepting any dirty offers, any offerings. Okay? And it landed right on top of, they made a big mistake, bad idea double. Again, I had a miner that reset that, and I said, oh wait, that's some good tea. And children don't know any better, so when a child's saying something, it's for a reason. We have organized crime, and I'm gonna leave it there. Emotional intelligence know that this was an organized crime. Okay? So let's go back to the tea. And I don't know how long I've been on for. I think about 30 minutes so far. See what else we get. Yeah. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, set up for your tea. Also, with that, keep your kids off certain things, certain stuff that is made for adults. They are low vibrational, and there's beats that will literally put the parents to sleep while your kids are up like this. Because I've seen my child do this. Reflecting. These are individuals that don't reflect, they don't meditate, they don't want to heal. Undergoing conflict, because it's pointing to conflict. And then we have another one on the floor facing down. So that is spirit talking. And it says divination abuser. Divine intervention, because it came out sideways with a divination abuser. Again, these are individuals that want to know what's happening in your life, and they're being blocked. Okay? With this divination abuser. Spirit is saying they're abusing divination without your consent. Give me one more. So, and this is why ancestors are whooping these individuals behind. Anything else that we need to know? Yep, we got girl fight, taking action. So there's some sort of, okay, it wants to come out in the reverse, okay? Some sort of girl fight that was occurring. So somebody could have wanted to come up against you and box. She's got the boxing gloves on, but since it came out like that, that's letting me know that it's being blocked. Whoever wanted to come towards you hostile, they're being blocked from coming towards you. Okay, total drama, taking action. That is being blocked. Hostility. Ancestors don't want you to get hostile. They don't want you fighting with anyone, especially now in the holidays, because you're being prepared for, you're elevating. You're in this purification process. You're not supposed to be fighting. Okay? Anything else? That is being blocked. So anybody had any ill intent with trying to argue and create conflict and chaos, it is being blocked. Keep exposing, Spirit. We have ignoring. You've been ignoring these individuals and keeping you a secret. So somebody try to keep you a secret, or they've been admiring you, but you've been ignoring this individual, whoever you are. Okay, again, if you connect to an individual that's involved in a relationship, okay, you're gonna lower your vibration, so be careful. Okay, this is not a good idea, not a good time, especially with the holidays, especially with this new year that's coming in. You're in preparation stage, and your energy is being denied. The divine is making sure. Okay, you're on phase. We got 1, 2, 3 cards that just flipped up. Toxic. Hold up. We got a lot of cards. So we got unfazed, tantric sex, I hate nothing about you, karmic friends in the reverse, toxic, hater, and getting a room. These all flipped just now. So you're in phase. Somebody having tantric sex. There's a deeper meaning to it. I forgot. Then I hate nothing about you. So now that they don't hate you, but they don't love you either. It says hater, getting a room. Somebody could have been hotel, motel, sweet soup business, pleasure. So this would be double meaning. Somebody could have either been kicked out to the curb and they have nowhere to stay, and then now they're sleeping in a motel, or we got emotional intelligence, watching out on these individuals, with watching these individuals, because it says business, soup business. Okay, then we have toxic and karmic friends. Toxic friends, they're also being blocked out. It said can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, these individuals are being blocked. Wow, Spirit is really exposing. Welcome, Positive Light, to the live. Good morning, Starseed Botanics. Shout out to everyone. Good morning. Anything else? So this is the T on this organized crime. You already know the T. Spirit is saying you know the T regarding organized crime. And I am going to end it there. Now let's go to the spiritual messages regarding the Egyptian Gods Oracle card with the horoscopes that came out. If there's anything else that needs to be exposed, Spirit will expose it. Thank you, Positive Light, for joining the live. May you receive blessings, abundance, prosperity, love, luck, health. Okay, because we always gotta pray for our health. Okay, I will fix these cards later on. And I remember when I first started doing lives, I was doing my readings with what's the T and what lies beneath together. And we uncovered a lot of tea together in the beginning of my life. As you know, I'm in intermediate mode tarot. But again, I want to get better each and every day with my reads. So I'm going to keep these to the side. Again, I use different oracles to identify situations and life circumstances. Put these up here. And let's do the horoscopes. This is good because I did also create a card. It says combine what light beneath with what's the tea. So I left it there on the table. So let's do Sagittarius and false flame. This could be a Sagittarius that turned out to be a false flame who's trying to create obstacles for you. So let's see. I'm going to use the new deck. Egyptian Gods Oracle cards. That resonates. Oh, thank you, Annette, for confirming. So this is the book and this is the cards. Here are the cards. These are the messages right here. So let's find out with the Egyptian cards Oracle what messages they have for you guys. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for one card. Clarify for my star seeds and my the chosen Sagittarius and what we got false flame spirit source. Let's see. What's happening behind the scenes? Ooh, the Egyptian gods are angry. What is that? We got segment justice in the reverse. Okay, so this individual didn't want you to receive justice. They did something behind the scenes. Came out in the reverse. These cards are not read in the reverse. That's letting me know that a Sagittarius, they try to create obstacles for you because it came out in the reverse, didn't want you to receive justice. This is a false flame. Now I'm going to read the justice card. These cards are not readable in the reverse. But this individual did not want you. Oh, happy birthday. Hold on. Let me finish giving out the first message and I'll sing to you because I always sing to my followers. So this individual didn't want you to receive justice. Wink Collections, welcome to the live. Thank you for the heart me. And ancestors are making sure that you do receive justice. So let me sing before I jump into the meaning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Annette. Happy birthday to you. May you receive many years to come and have a long life. Okay, God bless you. You're welcome. Happy birthday. Yeah, many blessings. So you're about to receive justice, okay? But these injustices that have been done by this so-called Sagittarius who try to create obstacles for you. So let's read the number 17 with Sekhmet. So Sekhmet is making sure that you receive justice. That's number 17. 17 could be significant. It says, lioness-headed female goddess with a sun disk of her head. Sekhmet is the divinity of war, epidemics, but also, the protectress of forms of healing. She is the expression of the duality between disease and healing, chaos and order, water and fire, the two elements from which matter and spirit are obtained. Sekhmet brings order and punishes those who disobey divine law. Ooh, you have the opportunity to reconcile the opposing energies. Remember that all the chickens come home to roost. Every person must experience the consequences of their actions, for the better or for the worse. Every action or thought generates a consequence. Proceed more calmly and patiently. Avoid extremes. Be your own magician. Balance your will and your goals. But be just and be fair. Learn to judge and criticize constructively without hurting others. So this is the advice regarding this Sagittarius false flame. It came out in the reverse. Because it did come out in the reverse, which I am going to take it in the upright, I'm going to ask the Egyptian gods to clarify why did we get justice in the reverse. Clarify why did we get justice in the reverse. Breck Edwards lose. Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing, Breck. We got divine intervention with Osiris. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth with Osiris. Okay? So Osiris is intervening in your behalf, collective. Now, I'm going to take it in the upright. There's divine intervention with Osiris regarding individuals trying to create obstacles on death and rebirth. That is number 6. With number 6 coming out heavy on the Orishas. We got 66 individuals on the live. So 666, angel number 666 is significant. And 6 in the Orishas is Shango. Shango is making sure you're receiving justice as well. Not just the Orishas, but again, they are all linked in one shape or form with the Egyptian gods and certain myths. So number 6. He is the eldest son of Geb and Nut. He is often depicted as a mummy with black or green skin, which symbolizes the vital spirit of the earth and vegetation. Osiris is a just, compassionate God. He is a god of suffering, victims, and the oppressed, and as such he suffers with mortals. All the power of fertility and reproduction resides within him. The cycle of death and rebirth. He presages the end of a cycle of a family relationship or friendship. Welcome a new situation with confidence, even if it is different from what you have experienced up to now. Abandon the old order and always remember to be thankful for your life day after day, whether it is good or bad. Only in this way, with honor and luck, be your companions. Judgment. Somebody's attacking my throat chakra. Hold on. Let me get something to drink. Wow, that is beautiful. So that is the divine intervention with death and rebirth, guys. Shake it out. God. Judgment. Return to sender any negative energy or entity during this live. So there is the Osiris is intervening, guys. Connie Sheldon, thank you for joining the live and thank you for following the live. Greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' support. So again, this is regarding a Sagittarius false flame to try to create obstacles. Okay, you're undergoing a purification process, and this is why Osiris is intervening on your behalf. And if you really look at the images, these symbols mean a lot. I don't know what they mean, but there it is. Okay. I will have to get an encyclopedia, Egyptian encyclopedia, to get some more tea. But again, I got this deck and I already love it. Zelda, thank you. And what's the advice regarding this purification process? Whoa, we got protection. You have protection. We got Mayhem, number 35. You're highly protected. Your ancestors love you. You're transmuting. Okay, and again, you're undergoing a rebirth. While this ending's occurring, you're undergoing a rebirth. Osiris is intervening during this purification process, and we got your protection with Mayhem, number 35. He is a beneficial serpent god, the guardian of the solar bark of Ra, whose name means he who is coiled. The sacred Mayhem shields the god Ra during his journey on the solar bark, protecting him from the evil serpent Apophis. He carefully protects Ra's journey also to allow him to be reborn at every sunrise and defeat death. He is envisaged that a time of conflict is on its way to you. You will have to fight. Be alert to maintain your position, but do not fear. Confirmation. Mayhem's powerful energy ensures you great protection against external attacks and to come out victorious and relieved. So again, you're highly protected and you're being protected from these attacks, and again, you're gonna be fine, whoever you are, regarding the Sagittarius. So I'm gonna throw these back into the deck to see what the messages are regarding Dog in the reverse, Libra in the reverse, and networks. Individuals networking. Chinese zodiac of a dog is very significant, and a Libra in the reverse. Thank you, Django. Okay, so individuals networking together, creating obstacles. Let's see what else we get. Why do we get dog? I'm going to ask one by one. Why do we get dog? And I'll read them as we go. Lorena. Thank you for the heart me. Ooh. Egyptian gods are angry. We got one card facing down. This is spirit. Says being ordinary. 19 Mut. M-U-T. So divine intervention because you're ordinary. You're being yourself. Basically, this is what spirit is saying. So it came out sideways. Individuals are trying to create obstacles for an ordinary person. Give me one on Libra. This is a dog that's trying to create obstacles. Chinese zodiac of a dog. I asked about dog. Now I'm asking about this Libra. Expose, spirit. There is divine intervention as well. We got creation, the creator, source, divine. Wanted to come out sideways, so I'm going to take it in the upright. Regarding a Libra, the source is protecting you from a Libra. This is source. And now give me one with networks and obstacles. Mr. Who. Shout out to Mr. Who. Good morning. Whoa, we got networks. Change. Okay, so they were trying to create obstacles on change with the Egyptian god Capri. Number 18. Unconditional love to you guys. So again, I'm asking one by one, why do we get these horoscopes? And it's funny how this deck arrived early. Musha, thank you for your roses. So I'm going to read the cards one by one. Mut. Being ordinary, you're an ordinary individual. And Egyptian god Mut is intervening on your behalf regarding a Chinese zodiac of a dog. Who try to, that you block this Chinese zodiac of a dog. Okay. For a reason. And that is number 19. Let's see. I like this deck already. Her name means mother. She is depicted as a woman wearing a golden headdress in the likeness of a vulture. That's why I've been seeing a lot of vultures. If you guys have been seeing a lot of vultures, this is her trying to give you a message, okay? That's a vulture up there. Here it is. And let's see what else we got. Hold up. Mut is the mother of all things, and she is associated with the primordial waters of the god Nun, from whom everything in the world was born. She symbolizes permanent creation. She establishes the conservation of things. Mut will offer you her necessary presence if you put your whole heart into working to give benefits and advantage to your home and your family. You will also facilitate the production and increase of wealth, especially material goods, by maintaining respectful and regular behavior on a daily basis through enthusiasm and dedication. Yep. So Mut is intervening on your behalf regarding this dog. Chinese zodiac of a dog that you probably blocked. Okay? They want you to focus on family. Family is of big significance, and they want you to stay stern. I'm hearing stern, and practice self-discipline. Okay? So she's intervening. There's divine intervention with this goddess. Okay? And if you're seeing ostriches, I said it right, ostrich? Hold up. Vulture. A vulture. So if you're seeing ostrich and vulture, because those two birds look alike, this is your confirmation. Okay? Some of you, the ostrich could be your spirit animal. That's crazy because I meant to say vulture and I said ostrich. So something about ostrich is significant. Now we have 2 with the Libra. Creation. Source. Amun-Ra. Number 2. So there's some specific flowers here. I can't tell what they are, but there it is. I don't know. Number 2. Let's go to number 2. I'm still learning about the Egyptian gods. So, Amun-Ra, creation. He is the most powerful cosmic deity, as he is the king of all the gods in the Egyptian pantheon. He was born from the fusion of the god Ra of Heliopolis with the main Theban deity, Amun-Ra, is the creator for all things, symbol of intelligence and creativity. He is like fire, rapid, and often unexpected. If this card appears to you, you will have the skills to obtain what you want, intellectual and practical skills for achieving your objectives. He indicates a flourishing period, skills in public relations, ideas and intentions which take concrete form, perhaps even a sudden falling in love, a new beginning, or a love story that takes shape. So, Amun-Ra, the Egyptian goddess Amun-Ra, with creation, the creator, is intervening on your behalf because it came out with divine intervention sideways on a Libra that try to create obstacles. You blocked this Libra for quite some time now, guys. So this Libra is significant. And again, divine intervention with Amun-Ra. And I am going to take it in the upright. Now we have networks. Individuals networking or networks trying to create obstacles. We got the Egyptian god of Khepri with change. Okay? That card did come out in the upright. So you're being prepared for change. Nice. That is number 18 with Khepri. God of the sun's daily rebirth and of cyclical renewal. Represented by a scarab, Khepri is black as darkness, the beginning of all things. He symbolizes the transformation of humans in their stages: life, death, rebirth, the victory of light over darkness, of life over death, the becoming, the generative power symbol of rebirth. His appearance might announce the end of a cycle, a breakdown, disappointments, or the wrecking of affections. But everything is constantly changing like day and night, and Khepri encourages you to get up every day with the light of faith and hope, because after the night, a new day always dawns. That is an awesome, beautiful message. Thank you, Grace333 Life Coach. Thank you. Sending healing rays to all. So, again, this is about you undergoing beautiful changes, transformations, rebirths, while there are endings occurring. Again, this is a cycle of the life, okay? Part of the universal laws, okay? Part of consequence, cause and effect regarding karma and individuals receiving judgment, okay? So shout out to you guys. Let's go on to water. What is the message for my water signs? I'm going to throw these back in the deck because I want to get accurate reading, okay? Thank you, Grace. Shout out to Grace. Thank you, Breck Edward Luce of the Light. That's right. And I just got this deck yesterday and I already love it. There's awesome messages in here for you guys. So what's the message for my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Source. Confirmation. Messages for my water signs. Whoa, this landed on they made a big mistake by the idea double. Divine intervention on Happy renewal. Water signs, you're undergoing renewal right now as we speak. Divine intervention with renewal. So we got number 25. This is the blue is very significant. They want you to wear blue. We have the Eye of Horus right here. I do know that symbol. Okay, heavy Egyptian ancestors protecting you. They're intervening on your behalf. You're in this renewal phase as we speak. Number 25, water signs. He represents a liquid and turbulent element. He symbolizes the fertility of the land, the abundance of crops, and life renewed by the annual flood of the river. So with this message coming out in the beginning of the reading, individuals in other countries could be experiencing floods, and this is Hapi. Hapi, the Egyptian god of renewal. Okay? Blue symbolizes water. Yeah, water. There's a lot of water symbols right here, like in the sacred symbols oracle. There it goes, water. And it says Nile, which brings fauna and vegetation, the lord of the fish, birds, and swamps. Hapi is portrayed as the man with a large belly and large female breasts, a symbol of fertility. Follow the divine light along the direction of passions. It is time to fully experience everything the world has to offer you. Go with the flow and live more intensely. Hapi heralds a renewal, a new life, and a new path, and new paths to go down. You could acquire eminent fortune in the field of trade. So for those of you that are into trading, this is significant. This could be stocks or crypto. So I don't know, but something with trades, okay? So if you're in the trading business, shout out to you. You got they're giving you permission. There's divine intervention. Some individuals were attacking your finances. If it's stocks, bonds, and trades, it's very significant in this reading. Okay, Hapi, the Egyptian god of renewal. He is renewal. There's some sort of renewal in the energy. There is a shift that you're undergoing. Clarify renewal. Why we got renewal with obstacles. Spirit for my water signs. Source. Whoa, we got a crime has been committed. This card landed on a crime has been committed. It came out in the reverse. It says Mayhem protection. You're being protected against individuals that have committed a crime, and they try to say that you was a part of a crime. Cause I just channeled the accomplice card, partner in crime. Okay, 2 people involved in a crime, and they try to say that you was a part, that you saw something, like you was an accomplice, you took part in some sort of crime. Whoever you are, you're being protected from these individuals. Okay, they've been attacking you. That came out in the reverse. Why did we get it in the reverse? Clarify. Why did we get that card in the reverse? The chosen one, the divine. Shout out to the chosen. Okay. We got exploration. Somebody being investigated, and righteousness. So individuals are being investigated with exploration. Somebody's exploring, and they're looking into some sort of a crime that has been committed. And righteousness. So there's a message, water signs. Oh, wow. That's... Wow. Thank you. You're welcome. So we got mayhem. So water signs, that your tea is a little bit more extensive because of a crime. And exploration. You're being asked to explore. Okay. I ask why we got protection in the reverse. Crime has been committed. Exploration. So somebody's looking into something. Why certain things are occurring. Again, these are supernatural forces that are intervening on your behalf. So let's see what the protection card says again with Mayhem. I did read it already, but I am going to go back to it. There's something that I might have missed during the reading. Says, Mayhem is a beneficial serpent god, the guardian. Okay. So you're being protected from serpents. Okay? From other individuals that don't want you to have protection. They were trying to block protection. But the ancestors are really whooping their behind. So somebody is exploring with the Egyptian god, exploration. So let's see. He is a beneficial serpent god, the guardian of the solar bark of Ra, whose name means he who is called. So somebody try to conjure Ra. That's what this is. Whoever these individuals, this is high level magic. Okay, I didn't know individuals can work with the actual Egyptian gods. Those that really do have knowledge. So they tried to call Ra to ask for protection. Whoever this individual that committed a crime, and Ra is not protecting them. Okay, That's why it came out in the reverse. Meanwhile, you are protected. Okay. Says the sacred Mayhem shields the god Ra during this journey on the solar bark, protecting him from the evil serpent Apophis. So they not only try to conjure Ra, they try to conjure Apophis. He carefully protects Ra's journey also to allow him to be reborn at every sunrise. So while they did this, they actually assisted you in a rebirth. Okay, you've been reborn from if in a past lifetime you died, not in this lifetime. You have been reborn. You've been transmuting. You see, there's a snake right up there. You're a master alchemizer and you're transmuting. There's a lot of snakes. So you've been surrounded by a lot of serpents. Hold up, I gotta go back. He carefully protects Ra's journey also to allow him to be reborn at every sunrise and defeat death. He is envisaged that at a time of conflict, it is on its way to you. You will have to fight. Be alert to maintain your position. But do not fear. Mayhem's powerful energy ensures your great protection against external attacks and to come out victorious and relieved. Reflex and release. Thank you for sharing, Grace 333. So yeah. So while these individuals were trying to hide some sort of crime that they have committed, they've been attacking you in the spiritual realm while you have been asleep. But because you're highly protected, with Mayhem, the Egyptian god, protecting you, and you being the master alchemizer and the master transmuter, okay, you have alchemized this while you've been asleep, okay, subconscious. We got number 28, exploration. That is number 28. I have not gotten this card yet, so I am being guided to read it. So there are certain ways I can do readings on this deck. It says pyramid method and relationship method and existence method. So I'm gonna practice these for future readings, guys. I didn't see that. Number 25. No, 28. Some of you should have been born on the 25th day of the month. We got hot exploration. He is represented by his arms raised with a palm branch in each hand and a similar one as a headdress. He is called the god of million of years because he is the personification of infinity and eternity. With respect to the deceased, he grants millions of years in the afterlife. He symbolizes individuality and the desire for inner searching. If you're going through a moment of profound crisis, have faith. Take things as they are and take your time. You are destined to evolve. It will be a slow, profound movement which needs time for you and the circumstances to reach maturity. Slowness advises you to be prudent, reversed, discreet, and patient, and have a sense of duty. So again, with moving in silence in the beginning of the read, you're being asked to continue to explore, learn about your gifts and your talents, and with exploration, yeah, this is divine timing as well. So we have a heron, we have a cobra. Herons, if you're seeing herons, that is symbolic. Cobras are symbolic. Is there an owl here? I don't see an owl. There is an ankh. He's holding an ankh in his hand. So some of you might need to buy an ankh. So there is many symbols in this picture. Now, oh, I thought you said owl. Thank you, Grant. Okay. So, yeah, there's a heron, and that looks like a cobra to me. Again, you're a master transmuter. Your spirit animal could be a heron. So you're seeing herons as a confirmation. Need to Google the herons, what the spiritual meaning of heron is. There is a message for you in there. Yeah, and be discreet, be reserved, and be prudent. You're welcome. Now we have Mersetger, the righteousness. This is righteousness. Something is going to be made right. 32. Water signs. This reading was long for the water signs. It says her name means she who loves silence. More often depicted as a snake with a woman's head. It is a presence that watches silently and punishes evildoers with poison. Divinity of a terrible nature, but merciful with her devotees. She punishes sacrilege and those who break an oath, but is equally generous in forgiving those who are sincerely repentant. She symbolizes authority and intelligence, key words for full and peaceful life. Messenger puts you on your guard against a few people you do not know well. You might bring cruelty, malice, deceit, and conflict. Scrutinize in silence and stay alert. So you're being asked to stay alert wherever you are. Something is going to be right. With the word righteous, you are righteous. You believe in righteousness. Okay? You believe in truth. You believe in individuals that have underwent some sort of injustice to receive justice. Okay? And you see, this is a female with a half body of a snake and half body of a head. Half human and half serpent. Wow. Wow. So I hope you guys, water signs, I hope you guys like the reading. This was nice. I like the messages. So let's see what else we're gonna... We got rabbit. Divine intervention with a rabbit and a Taurus. These two individuals are karmics. Spirit is saying these two are karmics. They've been trying to create obstacles for you collective for quite some time now. Okay, and let's see. Mary Helen, thank you. Sending healing rays to all as above, so below, so within, so without. What is the message regarding this rabbit and this Taurus that are karmics that have been trying to create obstacles for the chosen? My star seed, my soul tribe. What's the message, Spirit, regarding rabbit? Expose. Oh, crime. So again, we got crime again, and this card is facing down. This is Pata, skills. So individuals are trying to create obstacles on your skills, whoever you are. And this has to do with some sort of crime. Divine intervention with your skills. Okay. Egyptian god Pita, skills. So again, some sort of crime that took place. This could either be stalking, cyberbullying, fake accounts. Why did we get Pata, skill, sideways? I didn't even get to finish. So we got a card that landed on the ground. Spirit is saying, see what that card is really quick. Renewal. So you're undergoing a renewal as we speak. Divine intervention on your skills. And again, with these karmics, trying to create obstacles on your skills. So let's see. What is the message regarding... Hold on. Spirit got me on robo mode right now. So this is a different message. Number 15 is significant. What's in here? Did I miss something in here? So we got a rope with knots. Somebody could have been doing binding spells on you. I don't know what that symbol means. I'll have to search it. But it looks like a rope that's intertwined. They could have been trying to create entanglements or binding spells. Again, I don't know what the Egyptian symbols are, but with these knots, is there anything that I can tell? There is another vulture. There's several birds in here. So ropes is significant. That could also signify bindings. You're being protected from bindings. So we got skills, number 15. God and patron of craftsmen and architects, as well as of knowledge and know-how. He is an engineer, a bricklayer, blacksmith, and artist. He is depicted as a mummified man with a beard, holding the Ankh sceptre and the symbol of life, and the Djed staff of power, a symbol of stability. Ptah provides you with the state of effortless concentration, bringing you lightness and familiar skills. He will make it easy for you to perform all manner of operations under his influence and through serene objectivity. You have the chance to transform your work into play and develop the power of mental development, the ability to transform things, or the capacity to awaken passions, but also to dominate them. So, you're gaining new skills, okay? You don't even know you're gaining wisdom and knowledge. You're doing things that you've never done before, that you could never have done. This is some sort of new experience that you're undergoing. You need to wear more white. Okay, this is a purification process you're undergoing as we speak. You see, he has white right there. So this is a purification process. You're being purified from individuals trying to commit crimes towards you. So if anybody attempted to commit a crime, just by thinking that they want to commit a crime, your ancestors are automatically attacking them. Okay? Why? Because you're undergoing a purification process. The divine is not letting these individuals come towards you. These energies are being blocked. Anything that they think, whether if it's negative, they're being they're being whammed out, like kaboom. They're like being struck automatically just by thinking. If they even try to attempt to come towards you to commit a crime, they're being sideswiped, smacked. The divine is not playing. Wow. So this is divine intervention because you're undergoing a purification process. Did I read renewal? Again, with this renewal, purification process is very significant. Water element. Okay. You're in this emotionally stable energy. During they want you to maintain stable emotional stability. Maintain your emotions calm, because you're undergoing a purification process. That's divine intervention. Clarify divine intervention with this purification process regarding the rabbit and this Taurus. These two individuals that are karmic, try to create obstacles for the collective. Divine intervention with protection. You're protected. You saw that landing on renewal. Because of this renewal, there is divine intervention with protection. Some of you're a master alchemizer, you're a master transmuter. You're surrounded by serpents. Also, you might need to wear red. That looks like a red sun. Again, this individual is holding an ankh. I would have to Google certain images. These Egyptian symbols. So you're protected. Give me one more on renewal and divine intervention with protection, spirit. What's the advice? Advice to the collective regarding this rabbit and this Taurus. Meditation. They want you to meditate. We got the meditation card. That's number 10. You're saying angel number 1010. You're highly protected. You're undergoing a renewal. Not just a renewal, but also an enhancement in your gifts with skills. 10. Wife of Seth and younger sister of Isis, goddess of the underworld and of death in general. Her name means the lady of the house, which indicates that she is the lady of the temple, with reference to her priestly functions. She represents the access road to sanctuaries and horizon. Nephthhi protects human and their souls in their moments of passing away. Somebody could be passing away. Antonio Tucker, thank you for sharing the live. Obstacles, losses, or painful events may arise unexpectedly and irreversibly. Learn that through reflection, everything can be fully transformed and developed. Your ability to continue to rise up depends only on your own conscience. So this is why meditation is really necessary. Okay? So this is the advice. Meditation. I like this deck. I love it. Anything else? Let's get some clarity on fire. I'm going to ask for one card. I'm going to speed up. Why did we get fire sign in the reverse? Keep exposing. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sending any rates to all as above. Thank you, Divine Soul 777. Expose this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we need to know regarding this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius spirit? Expose. We got healing. So you're being protected. She's being blocked out of your energy. He or she. Collective. We got Egyptian god Selkis, healing. You're undergoing a healing process as we speak. Okay? They don't want me to give out horoscopes for a reason. Okay? So please take the messages as they come. Okay? So a fire sign is being blocked. This could be a feminine or a masculine. It doesn't really matter. Okay? With Selkis coming out, that is 33. So angel number 333 is very significant. We did start out the live with angel number 333, so that is a confirmation. Thank you, Grace. Selkis, number 33. So it says divinity of magic and occult powers. She is depicted as a woman with a scorpion on her head, her symbol. She possesses absolute power over all poisonous creatures. Because she represents a poison and the antidote at the same time, just like them, like the scorpion, she is the sign of death and rebirth. She who gives the kiss of death and the breath of new life. Wow. You need to cross the threshold in order to come to a new life. Selkis invites you to recognize and accept your dual benign and malignant nature. Learn to control your poisonous side, giving space to that part of you that has the capacity to heal. So right now you're undergoing a healing process. They want you to stay cool, calm, and collective, okay? Because you're very poisonous. Not just that you're poisonous, but thank you, Grace, for sharing. Poisonous, but it has to do with your temper. So anytime somebody attacks you and your temper arises, it creates supernatural forces to take action against these individuals that are sending negative energy, attacking your energetic field, okay, the sensitivity, because you're an empath as well as a healer, okay, you have healing capabilities. So these individuals are testing waters, and they're finding out in a harsh way that they can't mess with you, okay? But you're being asked to practice balance with these energies and these forces, because accidentally you're when you get angry, you I'm not gonna say the word disturbed, because you're not the one that's creating the disturbances, but when they emotionally attack you without realizing things are happening, supernatural things are, and disasters are occurring. Selkis is intervening on your behalf in this healing process until you understand exactly your gifts, okay? The cheetah cat, that's a cheetah, right? I believe that's a cheetah. That could be your spirit animal, whoever you are, or a leopard. There's another snake. This snake is white. White is also about purity and wisdom. Some of you have to wear a lot red more. Okay. Also, red is justice, while green can signify victory and triumph. You have both colors there. Anything else? Whoa. This land that I'm facing down on crime. A crime has been committed. We got truth and fairness and exploration. So, something, okay. Regarding this crime, because this is for some of you, this is not for everyone. Somebody else is being investigated, and some sort of truth is being exposed, and something to be made fair, with fairness. This is the Egyptian gods intervening on exploration, you exploring your skills. Let me reread the card, number 28 again. And we have 13 with truth and fairness. That's a new card that came out. So, 28. Hold up. I might have missed something in 28. This is why it's coming back out. He is represented with his arms raised with a palm branch in each hand and smaller one as a headdress. So palm trees could be very significant. You could have native ancestors also intervening on your behalf. Has to do with the Caribbean islands or a place where there is palm trees. He is called the God of millions of years because he is the personification of infinity and or eternity. With respect to the deceased, he grants millions of years in the afterlife. So, okay. So this is the Egyptian god Ha. He has been awakened. He has awoken. He has awoken, and whoever these individuals, okay, this god has been asleep for centuries. Okay? He's intervening on your behalf. This has to do with your individuality and the desire. He symbolizes individuality and the desire for inner searching. They want you to explore your options and continue to do your inner searching. If you are going through a moment of profound crisis, have faith, take things as they are, and take your time. You're destined to evolve. It will be a slow, profound movement which needs time for you and circumstances to reach maturity. Slowness advises you to be prudent, reverse, discreet, and patient, and have a sense of duty. So continue doing your daily duties. Okay, something is about to be made fair. Some sort of truth is being exposed. And this is number 13, Ma'at. The god Ma'at. Goddess of harmony, justice, and truth. He is usually depicted as a young woman with wings or holding the sceptre of power, a symbol of eternal life. She wears an ostrich feather on her head, a symbol of lightness. Ma'at also represents universal order. So, there's also universal order at play. All existence moves on the basis of the principle of justice, interpreted as a law that must be observed. It is time for recovery and restoration. You may receive rewards for certain right actions, but also punishments and consequences for wrong ones. Remember that happiness can only be achieved through fairness, righteousness, and moderation. Wow. Okay. So because these two cards came out sideways on a crime that has been committed, something is gonna be something has been exposed and is gonna be made fair. What is gonna be made fair with this truth that has been exposed, and what? Clarify. One card. Advice. Wow, that was fast. So, it wanted to come out in the reverse, but it came out sideways. This is perseverance. You're being asked to maintain perseverance. Give me one more with, that's Neff. Neff, number 26. Why we got perseverance? Individuals trying to create obstacles on your perseverance. One card in the outright advice. We keep getting them sideways. So, intelligence. You're a very intelligent individual. Egyptian god Hathor is intervening on your behalf. So, you have a lot of Egyptian ancestors protecting you at this time regarding this crime. And then we get somebody panicking. Wow, we got a lot of cards. Well, we got Horus, stability and equilibrium. Geb with prosperity. Amun-Ra, creation. They're all intervening on your behalf. Let me get one more. In the upright. One more. Wildness, wholeness. Somebody is trying to block that. We got that in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to feel whole. Why? Expose. Hold on. Expose. Alchemical force, Heka, and Nefti. Meditation. So you have a alchemical forces protecting you against dark forces. Okay. A fire sign could have been gathering and networking with forces because it was pointing to fire sign. Okay, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius being blocked. Okay, you're being asked to meditate, but you have alchemical forces. So I'm going to read the cards that I have not read. So shorten up the live. So we got Horus, stability and equilibrium. Geb, I already read the prosperity card. That's divine intervention on your prosperity. We have Amun-Ra, creation. I believe I read Amun-Ra already. And perseverance. I read perseverance. You're undergoing a purification process regarding your strength and your perseverance. Truth and fairness, I already read. And exploration, I already read. I did not read intelligence, and I did not read Horus. So these are the 2 cards that are left for me to read. Oh, I gotta read alchemical force and wholeness. I don't think I've read this one before. So the ones that I have not read. Wholeness came out in the reverse. So let's see what's in those cards. So I'm going to read intelligence, Hathor. That is number 14. She is the mother of all women. She is a goddess of love, passion, and beauty. Her parties are orgies or intoxication, joy, and music. Wow. So somebody was celebrating doing that kind of stuff. Okay, she is also associated with childbirth, delivery, and children. She is portrayed as a young woman with cow horns on her head. The sun disk is placed between the horns, which is why she is called the divine cow. She is also the destructive side. Try to create pleasant situations and make the most of the moments you experience in love. Hathor helps to intensify sexuality, the senses of explosion of life, of everything capable of being born, increase of wealth in all areas, especially material ones. So, Hathor, divine intervention with Hathor, okay, and this has to do with sexual rituals. Okay, somebody try to work with this Egyptian god by trying to destiny swap. Okay, trying to mess with your intelligence, the knowledge, and the wisdom that you hold. So again, Hathor has intervened on your behalf. Also, we have Horus intervening on your stability and equilibrium. Divine intervention with Horus. That is number 9. He is represented as a hawk. So if you're seeing hawks, that is a confirmation. Hawks. Or a hawk-headed man. His name means the distant one, the falcon, with its majestic soaring and swooping in the sky. During a confrontation with the god Seth, Horus lost his left eye, which has been healed by the god Thoth. The eye was given the name of the Eye of Horus. He embodies universal order and harmony. Put your trust in the god Horus because everything will turn out fine. As with the albeit painful loss of false friends, on the physical plane, you will be wrapped in harmony. His presence advises you to show more awareness in the way you pay attention to your life. He helps you to transform all things from an inferior to superior level. So there is divine intervention with the god Horus. And then we have alchemical force that was pointing to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, see that? I don't know what that symbol means. That to me, that seems like bindings or sacrificial blood sacrifices. Somebody was making offerings with blood sacrifices. You guys have a lot of knowledge, but I'm channeling, so their spirit is telling me blood sacrifices. Wow. So we got 29. I have not read 29. says, Heka is the god of magic and also of healing medicine. The universe was created thanks to magic, and life also depends on it. He is a god who has no origins. His name means the first work. Heka reveals herself in the feelings of human beings and expresses himself in their language. He offers determination in order to dominate and the capacity to create. The alchemist purifies base and raw materials to turn them into gold, giving you vitality, energy, magnetism, and strength at all levels. He allows you to successfully develop your accomplishments. He has appeared to you to give you the ability to control in any direction or to dominate all the elements. Huckleberry, that is something for us to explore. This is a learning process for myself as for you guys. So again, I will have to meditate and I will have to study more on the Egyptian gods. Okay? So 5 confirmed. Those of you that do have the knowledge, this is my first time doing a reading with this deck. So here it is. We got wholeness with Thoth in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want something to feel whole again. Thoth. They try to work with Thoth, and the Egyptian god Thot, has blocked these individuals from utilizing this deity, this Egyptian god. Okay. So let's see what the number 12 has to say. I believe I did all the readings already on each card. That is the last card that I have not read, and then I will get a final message. Thank you, Grace, for being a part of the live and for being a active participant. Human-shaped deities with the head of an ibis, or the form of the baboon, moon god, symbol of wisdom, lord of time. He is the protector of scribes and the inventor of writing, the god of magic, clairvoyance, and laws. He assists Anubis in judging souls and reaching decisions on their fate. You are required to show your self-discipline, as this is the key to success in making progress. Learn how to use intelligent resources if you want to successfully complete certain enterprises. Learn to be whole and to reject immoral tendencies. Be impartial in all the things you do if you want to pursue a complete and just life. So somebody with wholeness coming out in the reverse, somebody wanted you to go back into a karmic cycle utilizing the Egyptian god Thoth. And Thoth has blocked every single karmic that have been trying to get you to go back into a karmic cycle. This is not a part of your timeline now. And this is why Thoth has blocked these energies from utilizing this deity. Wow. Again, this has to do with your transformation, guys, and your ascensions. Sure Bear, thank you. Sending in rates to all as above, so below, so within, so without. It is done. That's right. Advice. Let's see advice. Righteousness. Even though somebody doesn't want the righteousness, something's going to be made right, because it keeps coming out in the reverse. Again, we have cross watchers that don't want you to receive. The righteousness shall be blessed. Even if they try to block something from occurring, something righteous from occurring is gonna still happen. The righteous shall be blessed. Because you have done the inner healing, you're highly protected. Your ancestors, you have many Egyptian ancestors intervening, and we got Genesis at the bottom of the deck. That's Tauret, Genesis. So some of you have to go back into the Bible codes of Genesis and activate certain codes to complete these endings of cycles. Okay, so go back to the Genesis. There's going to be something in Genesis that is going to be ring a bell. So again, whether they want it or not, it's going to happen. We already read Metzeger, and now we got to read Genesis, Tauret, number 24. That's the advice, so I can end the live. 24. She is a great protectress of pregnant women and children, who is vigilant even in her sleep. God is depicted of the features of a pregnant hippo with human breasts, standing on two legs with a crocodile's tail on her back. She is considered the mother of the sun and collaborates in his daily rebirths, as well as helping the deceased to be reborn to a new life. She symbolizes everything that leads to the generation of things and their appearance. You could start some new projects or have news on the way. The birth of something new, the arrival of a new life, or the beginning of a relationship in your life, both in the beginning phase and in the sense of a bond that is welded, such as a marriage. So that is the final message, okay? And I took it because that was the bottom deck, the bottom card at the bottom of the deck. So again, you're undergoing rebirths. What was lost in the path, you will shall come back to you. Something that you lost in the past is coming back to you. Wow. So again, activate those Bible codes and let's get some healing energy in here with healing energy oracle. This reading was good. I didn't get to do horse. I didn't get to do Sagittarius feminine energy because again, the life has been long. I need to take a break. And I want to upload my videos to YouTube. Any part of Genesis, okay? You're going to put your hand, okay? Try to divide the pages so like that when you shift the pages, you're going to be guided to whatever page it is that the divine wants you to read. There's certain codes that you got to read. For those of you that have not completed Genesis, you're being asked to read the whole book of Genesis. There's a message in there for you. If you have questions regarding your soul's purpose, if you're still doing soul searching, there's something in Genesis that's going to activate these codes, and you're going to know what it is, what your mission is in this planet. Okay? I like this deck already. So let's see. Sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. You too? Okay, so if you haven't read Genesis, you need to activate it. Again, doesn't Genesis talk about destruction, chaos, new world order? I gotta go back to Genesis, so I myself gotta activate. I read the book of Genesis because I have a notebook, but 32 is significant. Okay, but to refresh my brain on Genesis, card from the ancestors. So because you said card of the ancestors, I have the ancestors symbolic deck that I created myself. Also, I'm doing healing energy with positive affirmations. And I am going to get the ancestor symbolic deck as well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the message for the chosen regarding these rebirths and these ascensions? And message regarding the changing the programming for a planned attack. Advice, positive affirmations. What is this? Oh, we got a card that stood out. which is passions. I need to read this. I didn't see this. This card was facing down with obstacles. Individuals attacking your passion. So, you see how I start something and they want me to continue reading. So, passion. Individuals attacking your passion. Creating obstacles on your passion. The card that came out says, I am light. So, Source is making sure that the path, your path, has light. Okay? I am light. He is showing himself to you so that you know he is supporting you. So, we have Bastet, passion. This Egyptian god is intervening on your behalf regarding your passions. Wow. You humbled? Wow. So this Egyptian god is not playing, because now individuals want to block passion and they're creating obstacles on what fascinates you, what you like. Bastet. That's crazy. 16 is significant. That's a Black Panther. Yes, it is. Hold up. Why am I grabbing the deck? We got Khnum with resourcefulness. I am going to take it. What's the final messages on this reading? So we got obstacles with passion, which is number 16. This is, I like this deck already. It's awesome. Cat-headed female deity, or portrayed as a black cat, sun goddess. She personifies the beneficial heat of the sun. So something has been exposed. Protectress of the house and cats. Goddess of prosperity and wealth. She represents sensuality and tenderness, charm and generosity, love and passion, desire and pleasure. Maybe you should take a break from your routine and reconnect with nature and with yourself. Live your life with more fullness and passion. It lies within your ability to develop seduction and passion. You could get great satisfaction in any area of your life and experience moments of full joy and satisfaction. So individuals are trying to create obstacles on your joy, your life, your passion. Creating obstacles and the individuals being generous towards you. And prosperity and wealth. And we have 21. Oh, wow. My channel is called Candela Warriors Tribe 21. Last card is 21. That's crazy. Resourcefulness. So you're about to come into resources. Boba Kane, Maribel, shout out to you guys. Thank you. Resourcefulness. So let's see what the message is with number 21. Nice. That's good. I ended it out with 21. 77 individuals on my live. 777. If you're seeing angel number 777. Boba saying, thank you for your roses. May you receive blessings. Is an epic read. Thank you. He is often represented with the human body and the head of a ram. So again, Aries, hairy on the fire signs. He is considered the divine maker of pots. He gives life to his creations by modeling them on an eighth with clay from the Nile. He also shaped the egg of creation. He is the deity associated with the male fertility and procreative potency, fire, and inherent in the symbol of the ram. He is breathing new life into things. Khnum is seen as the health giver, new positive beginnings, or the birth of something powerful and inspiring in your life lie on the horizon for you, such as the creation and production of new things. Action and resourcefulness under the influence of Khnum are bearers of fruits. So you're about to receive the fruits of your labor. Yeah, this is very galactic and a good reading actually. So resources are coming in. Even if they try to block these new beginnings for you, with Bastet and Kanum coming in, resources are coming in, walking in the path of truth. Okay, so again, don't let the holidays derail you or give you any type of temptation. Keep doing the good work. Your ancestors are proud of you. They're very proud of you at this time. And they want you to keep moving forward. Holy grounds. I'm still learning, but this deck is awesome, guys. So some of you may own a black cat. Okay, your cat is very a spiritual animal. This black cat, I know because I had a black cat. My cat was very smart. She understood 2 languages. Your cat may understand Hebrew. Some of you speak Hebrew. Your cat understands Hebrew. I don't know whatever that means, but I just channel your cat understand more than 1 language. This animal has resurrected from different lifetime. Okay? You know who you are regarding this black cat. Nice. Okay, so I am the light. I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others, to God, and I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Okay, so this is not your message. Just someone in here that understands Hebrew. If you don't know how you understand Hebrew, it's because you are a part. Thank you, Divine Disruptor. Okay. Affirmation. Somebody don't want you to use positive affirmations. We got affirmations in the reverse. So with that coming out in the reverse, that's letting me know you got to practice more affirmations. Okay. As you repeat these affirmations, you need to visualize yourself receiving these blessings. Depending on what affirmation you're affirming, you need to visualize it and meditate on it so you can manifest what you want in life, your desires, what you want, what goals you want to achieve, what you want to change in your life, what you want to heal, what you want to stop doing. Yes, thank you, Disruptor. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. So some of you are not listening to your intuition or acknowledging certain needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. So some of you need to be a little bit more gentle with yourselves. I don't have to be afraid of others. Release any fears that you have against certain individuals or groups or society. If this has to do with a community, cancel and rebuke it. You're highly protected. Okay? They want you to instill fear in you. Do not let this group instill fear. I have respect for myself and I am respected by others. These are individuals that don't have no boundaries and they don't respect no one. Don't let these individuals create fear. Okay? Because you're lowering your vibration and you will not ascend. Divine intervention with harmony. They're trying to disrupt your harmony, creating obstacles on your harmony and your peace. Says, I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus I have the power to bring the light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. So release any anger, or any doubts at this moment. The divine is intervening regarding your affirmations and your harmony. One more. Okay, so inner work. The divine is intervening. Okay, this landed right on a crime has been committed. The divine knows you've been doing the inner healing, the inner work. You've been maintaining self-discipline. You've been abstaining from people, places, and things, and you've been celibate. Which means you have not been exchanging energies because you're not sexually active, wherever you are. For those of you that are in a relationship, this is not your message. These are for the ones that have been doing the inner healing. Okay, God brings me ideal situations from inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strength. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. So as you keep ascending and transforming, undergoing rebirths, transformations, judgment, and awakening, you're getting stronger. Okay, you're a master alchemist. You're a master judgment on whoever's trying to block my throat chakra, because you have been doing the inner work. Now I need to ask. It's funny how this card just flipped from upright to obstacles. These are organizations that committed a crime are undergoing obstacles. They want me to do the tarot real quick. I'm going to use the Thoth really quick. What's happening with these energies? Because this is relevant to these celestial beings protecting us. Regarding these individuals that have committed crimes, they're undergoing obstacles. Why did the card flip into obstacles where a crime has been committed? Expose spirit really quick. Confirmation. My phone just beeped. Expose. Why are these individuals that committed a crime undergoing obstacles? Expose. We got divine intervention on success, indolence, and Queen of Cups. So we have a Queen of Cups as in this Eight of Cups with indolence. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Queen of Cups in the reverse, who has took part in some sort of crime. A crime has been committed and creating obstacles on your success. Indolence, Eight of Cups. Let's find out what that means. In that meaning. And I am going to leave it there. Okay, that is the final message on this live. This is why they wanted me to do the last sneak peek. Eight of Cups. Indolence, abandon success. Confirmation. So they wanted you to abandon your success, but you didn't. You kept moving forward. That is divine intervention. Says declining interest, temporary success, instability, misery, transience, which may lead away from material success. So now this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy who has committed a crime, this has been exposed, and now their success is declining. Why? For messing with your success. Smurf, shout out to Smurf. Why did we get 6 of this with success sideways exposed? Final message regarding this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces feminine energy that's their success is declining. Exposed. Prudence. Because you've been prudent. We got the Prudence card. And that is the final message. This is the 8 of Disc. So far we got 88. If you're seeing angel number 88. And this is your final message. You've been in this prudent energy. You've been prudent. You've been actively healing. practicing self-discipline, obeying divine orders, practicing morals, ethics, okay, and being righteous. Okay, the divine sees all the injustices that have been done with you, and because you have been prudent, you will receive success. Okay? So, final message with this 8 of disc, and I ain't gonna leave it there. If there's any more tea, we're gonna leave it for the next live. 8 of disc. Which is prudence, intelligence in material affairs, agriculture, building, skills, cunning, industriousness. So it did not come out in the reverse. So you're gaining intelligence, you're getting smarter as you ascend. And with these rebirths, there's going to be success. So maintain and stay prudent. Kimber Kim, thank you for sharing the live. Sending it at the bottom of the deck, we got Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying you're gaining clarity. Okay. Let me get the final message with the Ace of Swords. That is the sword of truth. Ace of Swords. The root of the powers of air, invoked force, power of the good or evil, conquest, activity, strength through trouble, just punishment. So individuals are getting punished. Part of the karmic laws, universal laws, correction. This is a part of the universal law. Light versus darkness, cause and effect, which is karma and judgment. Those that disobeyed the divine are being punished. Okay? And I am going to leave it there. Let's get some angel numbers. And this live went really well. Thank you guys for your active participation, being active listeners, for your beautiful, awesome gifts, and for your support in my channel. Anything that you guys give me, I accept with open arms and with gratitude and unconditional love. Get one angel number. Final message. Thank you for your heart pops. Sending in the race to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. 12 at the bottom of the deck. Persistence. I am not going to take it. Let's see if it comes back out. Sending healing rays to all, as above, so below, so within, so without. Give me some angel numbers. Give me 2 cards. If we get more than 1 card, it's because something needs to come out. If I missed it in the reading, they will give it to me with the Oracle of the Angels. That's right, 12. Thank you. We got 1001, Spiritual Awakening. You're undergoing a spiritual awakening as we speak. This card talks about new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase of a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You are on the path of enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So, if you've been purging and crying, there's a reason. It's because you have awakened. These are for the newcomers, okay? Final message. We have 1144. You're chosen. 1144. You're chosen. High vibes. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. So some of you have a higher calling. And it says, love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So you are chosen. Give me one more. Okay, with vibing high vibes. One more. Final message. Thank you, Lorena, for your roses. Sending any rays to all. As above, so below, so within, so without. One more, Spirit. One more. We got 1122. great shift. So divine intervention with this shift, individuals are trying to create obstacles to bypass karma. You cannot bypass karma or judgment. Says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. You guys have completed out cycles. It says first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So keep doing what you're doing. Your ancestors are really proud of you. If you're seeing 222 and 1111, this is definitely your message. Okay? Sending anyway, so all as above, so below, so within, so without. I gotta go. And I'm taking a break. And I'll see you guys later. I will come back on the next live, which is trying to break the family legacy, spiritual meaning. Okay, so stay tuned. You're welcome, guys. Sending anyway, so all as above, so below, so within, so without. This reading was awesome. Thank you, Django. Thank you, Divine Soul. Teresa, Smurf Angels. Thank you. Did I miss anybody? Lorena. Jesse J. Phillips. Thank you for reposting. Jules, thank you. Maribel, shout out to Maribel. Kimber Kim, thank you. Divine Disruptor, thank you. Grace 333, Life Coach, thank you. Share Bear, thank you. You're welcome. Django, thank you. If I miss anyone, just type in really quick so I won't have to scroll. Sending an erase to all as above, so below, so within, so without. I will be posting these cards. The one I didn't post was the Egyptian gods. This is specific messages for you guys, so I was not guided to post with this deck. Okay? There's a reason why. Positive Light, thank you for liking like. Sending anyway. MJ94, thank you. Many blessings to all. Positive Light, thank you for your festive pops and for your support. Angel Shad Belly, did I get it right? I hope I got it right. Many blessings. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Peace. Peace.